Hi there, this is Jen from modernmedicinelady.com, and today we're going to tap on the frustration that happens when you've been working your butt off on something and you're expecting certain results and things don't quite turn out the way you were hoping. So today we're going to tap on the feelings of frustration that happen when you've been working really hard and things don't come out quite the way you'd been hoping they would. Now, as with everything, this is a self-help technique. You agree by going along and tapping with my videos, you agree to take 100% responsibility for your own healing process and don't go places that you don't belong. Also, if I say words that don't quite fit for you, change them to work for you. And also, when I do leave some space for you to fill in the blanks, that's an opportunity for you to say what you need to say. So without any further ado, even though I have been working my butt off and I have tried so hard, I've put in so much effort and I had so many hopes about how this project was going to turn out. And then I put it out into the world, however, whatever you did to get it out there. And it didn't turn out the way I expected. And I feel frustrated. I feel overwhelmed, disappointed. But right now I'm just going to acknowledge all the work I've done. And I love and accept myself anyway. Because I've been kicking ass. Even though I've worked so hard to get here. I put in so much effort. I've been trying. And then things didn't come out the way I expected. And I feel disappointed. I feel frustrated. I feel overwhelmed. When is it ever gonna work? But I'm just gonna love myself anyway. And I'm going to celebrate everything I did. Because I keep taking all these steps and going after my dreams. And I deserve a lot of credit for that. So even though I worked on this project, or this dream of mine, what did you name it? What was it? And then I put it out into the world, and it didn't come back quite the way I expected. And I feel so, how do you feel? And that makes me disappointed, frustrated, tired. But right now, I'm just celebrating that I did it. And I'm loving myself anyway. This frustration, putting it out there with results that were different than I expected. I worked so hard. Talk about what you did and how much you did. Let's just take some time to acknowledge everything. I've been working so hard, putting so many things out there, doing so much. All these changes. A year ago, think about it, what were you doing a year ago? What were you hoping a year ago? And now here I am. I have come so far in a year. I have done so much. I have implemented so many things. What kinds of changes have you implemented? What have you set in motion? What actions have you taken? Let's acknowledge the actions right now. All these actions. I've taken so many actions, and I've been working so hard, and so many actions. I changed all these things. What did you do? What have you implemented? And when I think about this, I realize I've actually come a really long way. I have made a lot of changes. But it's frustrating because I thought something else was going to happen. I had hoped that when I completed this piece of my project, that what was going to happen? What were you hoping was going to happen? I was really hoping for, and it didn't turn out the way I expected. All this frustration. It's understandable. All this frustration. It's totally understandable. I just feel so defeated and frustrated. I worked so hard. Will it ever work? Will I ever get there? It feels like it takes forever. All this frustration. All this frustration. All this frustration. All these feelings. Because I've worked so hard. And I've put in so much effort. And I've been trying so hard. And making such effort. And I just feel disappointed. How do you feel? Maybe you don't feel disappointed. But if you've been putting in all this effort and it didn't quite turn out the way you did, there's that feeling. The feelings from working so hard and hoping, all that hope, all that hope, all those expectations, all those hopes. Right now, I can celebrate how far I've come. I can celebrate how much I've done. And even if the outcome wasn't quite what I expected, it's not over yet. A lot of other things can happen. Maybe this is just part of the process. Maybe this is one more step on the journey. When I look back over last year and I name all the things I've done, this is one more thing. And I keep growing. Right now, I choose to appreciate myself for everything I've done and to celebrate what I have done and achieved. I'm going to give myself a break right now. I'm going to be really nice to myself right now. I'm going to find some way to reward and honor myself right now. I deserve to honor and reward myself for all my effort. I choose to celebrate all my effort and take this time to pause and to acknowledge everything and to love and accept myself anyway. Taking a deep breath. So I really encourage you to grab a piece of paper right now and just brainstorm and write down everything that you've done in the last year that you can recall, and how far you've come, like who you were a year ago, who you are now, how much you've done and how much has changed, and to celebrate the successes that you've had. I think one of the biggest challenges that we so often have is that we forget about our successes because we're moving so quickly. So I just really want to encourage you to take some time to just really celebrate. And also, even if things didn't quite turn out the way you expected, I really want to encourage you to do something to reward yourself for all your effort. So, for example, in my case, buying flowers is one of my favorite things in the whole world to do. And so, as you can see, I've got this bouquet of lovely roses. And so it's just a nice gesture of a way of saying thank you to myself, and also to acknowledge that I have been putting in some energy, I have been putting in effort, and I choose to acknowledge it. Because when I acknowledge it, it makes it so much easier to appreciate it. And I think it also makes it easier for the universe and for the world to notice too. Like, acknowledgement starts with us and then it expands outwards. So I hope that this video has been helpful. I look forward to connecting with you and hopefully tapping in for another video next week. And also please sign up for my newsletter, and also please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And also leave a comment below and let me know how this works for you. And I will look forward to connecting with you again in the future. Peace.